Chapter 5, Plant a Tree. When we got to our classroom, Miss Wishy asked, "How many of you walked or rode your bikes to school today?" A bunch of hands shot up and there was a chorus of, "I did, I did, I did." "Wow, that's great," said Miss Wishy. "Good for you." "I thought it was really fun," said Jessie. "Me too," I said. "Robbie, Freddy, and I had a race to school," said Jessie. "Ha ha, that's funny," said Max. "I bet they beat the pants off of you." "Actually, Jessie beat us both," said Robbie. "No way. A girl can't run faster than a boy." "Says who?" said Jessie. "Says me," said Max. "Well, you're wrong," said Jessie. "Girls can run just as fast as boys." "That's right," said Miss Wishy. "Girls can be very fast runners." "Jessie is probably the fastest kid in the whole first grade," I said. Jessie smiled. "Where's Chloe?" asked Miss Wishy. "I'm over here," Chloe called from the cubbies. "What are you doing?" Miss Wishy asked. "Changing my shoes." "Did she say changing my shoes?" Robbie whispered. I nodded. "Yep, you heard her right." "I had to wear my sneakers to walk to school today, but they don't match my outfit," said Chloe. "I'm taking them off and putting on these pink party shoes instead. Aren't they beautiful? And they match perfectly with my dress." "She is so weird," Jessie whispered. "Well, you might want to leave your sneakers on, Chloe, because right now we're going outside to plant a few trees," said Miss Wishy. "Really?" I said excitedly. "Really?" said Miss Wishy. "That's so cool," said Max. "But my dress is going to get all dirty," said Chloe. "Then maybe you shouldn't wear your foofy dresses to school," said Max. "But my Nana just brought this one back from Paris, France." I'm telling you, if I went to Paris as much as Chloe's grandma does, I'd have a nice wardrobe. "I'm sure if you get a little dirt on it, your mother can wash it," said Miss Wishy. Chloe frowned. "I don't like dirt." "I love it," said Max, "and I love all of the things that live in the dirt, like worms and bugs." "Ew, ew, ew," said Chloe. "Enough, you two," said Miss Wishy. "Let's all line up to go outside and plant some trees." We got in a line and followed Miss Wishy out to the playground. One of our local stores donated these baby trees to our school. "I thought we could use more shade on our playground," said Miss Wishy. "Good idea," I said. "It can get really hot out here." "When these baby trees get a little bigger, we can sit under them and cool off," said Jessie. "Besides giving us shade, does anyone know other reasons why trees are important?" asked Miss Wishy. "They make oxygen that we need to breathe," said Robbie. "If we didn't have oxygen to breathe, then we would die." "Really?" said Max. "Really?" said Miss Wishy. "Wow, I never knew that," said Max. "These trees will also help us in another way," said Miss Wishy. "You know how the field gets very muddy when there's a lot of rain?" We nodded. "That's because all of the soil around the grass gets washed onto the field. If we plant the trees around the field, then the roots of the trees will help hold the soil in place, and it won't all wash onto the grass. You won't have to run around in muddy pools of water." "I always thought that trees were pretty to look at," said Jessie. "I didn't realize how important they are." "And 900 million trees are cut down every year," said Miss Wishy. "Why?" I asked. "To make paper products." I shook my head. "That's crazy." Jessie shook her head too. "I just can't believe that. If you use less paper, then fewer trees have to be cut down," said Miss Wishy. "It's that simple." "Now is everybody ready to get started?" "Yes," we all said. Well, everybody except Chloe. Miss Wishy put us in groups of 5 and gave each group a big shovel and one of the baby trees. "You need to dig a deep enough hole so that we can set the tree down in the ground. Then once the tree is in the ground, you cover the roots up with dirt." "Got it?" she said. "Got it," we all said. We spread out around the track and got to work. Digging the hole was hard, but really fun. "Hey, look what I found," said Robbie, sticking his hand in the dirt and pulling out a bug. "A roly-poly." "It's so cute," said Jessie. "Can I hold it?" "Sure," said Robbie. "Cute? How can you say that disgusting thing is cute?" said Chloe. "I wouldn't touch it if you paid me $1,000,000. "You don't know what you're missing," said Jessie with a big smile on her face. "Hey, Chloe," said Max, "come over here. I've got a surprise for you." Chloe ran over. I just love surprises. Max pulled out a big fat worm out of his pocket and dangled it in Chloe's face. "Ah!" she screamed. Miss Whooshy, Max just stuck a worm in my face." "I think you're going to be all right," said Miss Whooshy. "It's just a little worm. Worms are important for the environment, you know." "Well, I don't like them," said Chloe. "They're slimy and gross." "Okay, everybody, it's time to go inside. Bring your shovels over to me and line up," said Miss Whooshy. "Boy, oh boy, the morning went by quickly," said Robbie. "Time flies when you're having fun," said Miss Whooshy. "It's already time for lunch." "Woohoo!" I yelled and pumped my fist in the air. "I'm starving." "I'm going to ask you a special favor while you're at lunch today," said Miss Whooshy. "Please save all of your trash and bring it back to the classroom with you. I want to talk about it."